What's up, everybody? Trinity here. Welcome back to the Second Street Marvel, where it is Monday, the beginning of a new week, and we are going to be talking about some of the books that are getting ready to hit the shelves of local comic book shops this week. Now, if you have been keeping up with the Moon Knight series on Disney Plus, please make sure you're subscribed and click the little bell and all of that good stuff, because me and my man Chillmonger are going to be getting together Wednesday and every Wednesday throughout the duration of this show and talking and sharing our feelings about the show. You should make sure that you tune in for that on Wednesday mornings. It's going to be a very good time, as it always is, with my good friend Chillmonger. There will be links down in the description for his channel and maybe even a card or something somewhere for last week's video. Thank you all so much for being here today, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a thumbs down if you don't. It's okay. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. As I said, there are several books that are getting ready to hit the shelves of local comic book shops this week, and there are a couple of number ones getting ready to come out this week. Right off the top, we've got a new one from Aftershock Comics. This one coming to us from writer Rich Douek, and this is The Ocean Will Take Us. And this is kind of a, I wouldn't even say it's necessarily a YA kind of horror tale. It's just a horror book that would definitely probably appeal to younger audiences as well. I have got to read issue number 1, and I thought it was absolutely great. Definitely looking forward to seeing more from Rich Douek in this series. Now, the next number 1 coming to us is from AWA Upshot, from another one of my favorite writers, Michael Morisi. This week brings us The Joneses on AWA Upshot, another book that kind of ties into the whole share universe over there at AWA Upshot, in which we are dealing with some reborns and this family in this community as they're kind of going to be getting along after the event in which there were reborns brought into the world, or just kind of like introduced to the world. So, very good book. This is another one that I did get to read early, thanks to the writer Michael Morisi, who again is one of my favorite writers out there today. So make sure that you go pick up this book. I thought it was absolutely great, and let me know what you think about it. It come Wednesday when you get a chance to read it. Now, the next new series coming to us is from Boom Studios, and this is Alice Ever After, a new series by writer Dan Panosian. They've got several different covers on this one. I wasn't really kind of interested in this one, but when on the pre-orders, but once it got here, I'm sitting there like, I may pick this one up, especially because they got that nice J. Scott Campbell cover, right? How could you say no to a J. Scott Campbell cover? I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess I've said no to plenty of them, but still, it's hard to every single time. But this one coming to us from Boom Studios and Dan Panosian, and I'm sure this was going to be a pretty good book. But let me know down in the comments below if you are looking forward to Alice Ever After. In case you guys don't already know, Vault Comics is one of my favorite indie comic publishers out there. They're actually the first company that I really started reading indie books. They were my gateway into indie comics, and this week we've got a new number 1 coming out from them, and this one is called West of Sundown, and they've got several different covers coming out for that. And you know me here, I'm probably going to get several of them, and definitely gonna take home that Skylar Patridge cover if they've got it at my local comic book shop. That's really all of the kind of the new series that I am looking forward to coming out. But Image Comics actually has a new number 1 coming out as well that I'm probably gonna end up picking up for my son, and that is the Lego Garmadon series. And I think it's a 3-issue mini series, and it's Legos. My son is into Legos. Hell, I'm into building Legos with my son too, and he really likes that stuff, so I'm probably going to pick this up for him. I picked up this Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie one-shot thing last week for them as well, and they read that, and I think they enjoyed it, and they're looking forward to seeing the movie this week. But I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below if you like, like the Lego stuff and all that, like the Lego books and stuff. I think they're silly and funny, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Now, Blaze Publishing comes back this week with the Sumerian Hour of the Dragon issue number 2. You guys know here on the channel, if you've been watching long enough, that I absolutely like this series. And I've been pulling all of the books almost, I want to say, since like maybe the second series that they started on this one in this series. And I really like it where they're adapting all the Robert E. Howard scripts in these books. Just very good stuff. And they, of course, have several different covers coming out for this as well. So let's not forget Image Comics Radiant Red, issue number 2. And I could be mistaken, but I think this one is a mini series. Feel free to let me know down in the comments below and correct me on that. And Dark Horse Comics actually has another series getting ready to finish up this week, and that is Apache Delivery Service from writer Matt Kent, another book I have really been enjoying, especially because the work of Tyler and Hilary Jenkins together, their art is just so, like, I don't know, it's got such that indie feel, and it like somehow still matches the tone of whatever story that they're doing whenever I've seen their work together. Absolutely great stuff, and kind of sad to see this one go because I have enjoyed this series overall. Also, Dark Horse Comics this week has some more EC comic reprints coming out. This one is a hardcover of the Gunslinger series. Gunfighter. Yeah, I was close. Gunslinger, Gunfighter. It's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Those are the books that I'm looking forward and will probably be bringing home from my local comic book shop this week. Let me know down in the comments below what's on your comic book pull list and what of these books are you looking forward to me talking about and reviewing this Wednesday, or maybe even on Thursday on the morning after new comic book day. So that's all I've got for this video today, folks. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel today. If you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, click the little bell and all of that good stuff, because as I said, on Wednesday, me and my man Chillmonger will be sitting down to share our reactions and talk about Moon Knight episode number 2. You all have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.